Hi guys, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. Just a quick one to say this video is sponsored by OneFootball. It'll have all the stats and all the latest transfer rumours. It'll also tell you that Newcastle drew with CSKA Moscow 1-1 in a mid-season friendly. Kyle, Salomon Rondon, loves scoring at the minute, loves scoring important goals. This wasn't really an important goal, but it was good work by Yedlin and it was a good finish, probably from a tight angle almost.
It was a great finish. I was really impressed with Yedlin in full stop in this game. First half, especially when he was on, he was driving forward, he was causing loads of problems, and he seemed like the amount of times he was beating defenders ends up with skill was mental to see from Yedlin. And one critique I've probably had of him this season has probably been his crossing ability, but yesterday's cross was phenomenal to put in Rondon, and Rondon smashes home. Like, as I've said many times about Rondon, he's very clinical in front of goal. Like, there's been games where he's only needed that one chance and he's took it. Like last season we were very critical of Gale and Perez for not being able to finish, not being clinical, not being able to put teams away. But you give Rondon a sniff and he does put teams away 9 times out of 10. So it's just, I mean, it's a friendly, you know what I mean. It's not going to do much. It's not much in terms of the season, but like in terms of confidence to keep him ticking over and things like that, to then keep him in the running for the next goals, which we need against Huddersfield and Burnley coming up. Yeah, it'd be good for confidence, I suppose, mate, definitely.
Carl's touched on confidence, Rob.
Yeah.
Is it nice to see all the other players coming back into the fold? You look at the likes of Key, Diarmi getting minutes under the belt, starting in midfield. Kennedy was getting some minutes at right wing, and even Antonio Barreca made his first full debut. If I don't even know if friendly counts as a debut really, from a starting position. I'm going to touch on Barreca in a minute, but in terms of Diarmi, Key, you've got Longstaff in Hayden and Shelvey all coming back.
Yeah.
You've got to pick 2 from 5. Do you have to stick with the 2 that we've got, or do you go with the experience and with Diarmi and Key?
That is a very good question, and I think opinion will be very divided on the matter. I'm all for keeping Longstaff in. Goodness me, he has massively stepped up since coming into the first team regularly over the past fair few weeks. But I think to accompany him, you need someone with that experience, like Shelvey, like Key, who has an extreme amount of calmness on the ball, who I think Longstaff can really learn a lot from. I'd be prepared to go for a mixture on that one. I mean, I do like Hayden. He has been playing well of late. But I think we've got to make way for Longstaff to sort of just come in. You know, he's our future almost. For an academy player to play this well in the first team, it's quite a rarity for us. So I want to see more of Longstaff, and I think Hayden has to be the one to make way for the returning Shelvey and or Key.
Even though Hayden scored on Monday night, he's been playing well. Manchester City, he was arguably one of the best players on the pitch. Is it not a risk dropping Hayden after playing so well?
I can see why you think that, but another reason, let's not forget, he doesn't really want to be here. I don't look down on him for thinking that. I mean, we are all human. We have all our wants and needs and everything. But he's not our future. Longstaff is. So if you're going to have to drop one, Hayden would be my choice.
Antonio Barreca played left wing back. Yedlin was right wing back. You would expect Yedlin as the first choice, and we had the 3 first choice central defenders. Do you think Rafa's kind of going to go, right, Barreca, you're going in for the Huddersfield game, and perhaps maybe pushing Richie forward, or was it maybe dropping Atsu, or how do you see it, Kyle, in terms of that 5 and maybe that left hand side?
I don't know if Barreca will start, to be honest, with Dummett not being fully fit. And to be fair, I don't think Richie's done too bad at that position to be dropped. Like, I'd keep Richie in personally. Like, because if you're pushing Richie forward, it means there's more competition on that, on the flanks where Almiron may play. So I'd prefer Almiron play on the wing than Richie playing in that position. I'd rather Richie at left back, to be fair, left wing back. Sorry.
Yoshinori Muto played 45 minutes in the second half.
Goals and chances as well.
He did, didn't he? Do you feel like those are the sort of chances you probably expect Rondon to take, maybe even Perez to take?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's friendly. I'd rather him miss sitters in friendlies than league matches. If he buries that same chance next week against Huddersfield, we won't remember the miss against this CSKA Moscow team. So you know what I mean. But yeah, he should take that chance. But it's a friendly, you know what I mean.
Talking about another player that got minutes under his belt, Kennedy. You know, did Newcastle dodge a bullet when you look back at it now in the summer, like, by not paying 25 million? I think even one newspaper saying Chelsea still won about 30 million pounds from. I think Newcastle I think at worst we'll maybe looking at another loan deal, but if there's other options out there, I think Newcastle potentially have dodged a bullet.
30 odd million for Kennedy. Gee, I mean, I couldn't imagine paying anything close to that for him. In fact, I wouldn't even give them 3 million the way he's playing this season. He's been dreadful. Even Murphy has arguably played better than him this season. He got sent out on loan to West Brom. Like, Kennedy's been that bad. It's such a shame, because I stood at Cardiff and I says, oh, you'll learn from this penalty miss and we'll see the real Kennedy come through this season. We haven't.
You might have just seen a different side of Kennedy, and that might be the real Kennedy, but I think it's still unfortunate. Do you feel that he's even got a place on the squad, like, for Saturday, because there's so many options at the minute because all the players are fit?
I don't think I'd put him in the 18. I really don't think he warrants it. Like, it's so bizarre, because we'll remember the hype behind him last season when he took the ball on the chest and put it over the defender and buried it in the bottom corner against Southampton last season, and he tore them to bits by himself. And then this season he's just a shadow. Like, it's really mental to say. I don't know what's going on with him, but like, he needs to get back on form.
And Rob, finally, you know, Newcastle have been in Spain all week. Do you think it was the right decision to, you know, get away from Newcastle and Benton just for a few days, a different environment, probably the same weather by the look of it, but was it just nice to kind of get away from everything?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think when you look to last year and that warm weather training thing that we did last year, something happened on that trip that sparked something really good, and that took us on that winning streak that took us to safety, essentially. And of course, you know, like I said last year, a different location to, you know, your same day in, day out environment that can really sort of stimulate the brain and, you know, get your blood working, get your exercise going. This is I think let's hope that this trip over to Spain has worked the same wonders that it did last year, and time will tell on that.
Talking about different location, you must love the fire that I've got in my living room, just so you can enjoy, you know, different sceneries and not being in outside.
I will critique your chair choice. Like, I mean, you've got light blue and you've got a fluffy chair. And
well, you know, you've just got to keep everybody happy, haven't you? Keep everybody happy, haven't you? Like and comment to this video as well. What do you think about Antonio Baraka? Do you think that he should start at left wing back ahead of the likes of maybe Richie, even Kennedy maybe? Remember him? But yeah, subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV and we'll see you in the next video.